Hello. So my Breville coffee maker stopped working after 6 years. It would just make a lot of noise after being on for 20-25 minutes, and the steam starts coming out, the water starts running for no apparent reason. So I thought I'd take a look and see what's going on. Maybe it's possessed or maybe something electrical. The model number on this Breville is BES 980XL. Some of the tools I'll be needing are just a Phillips screwdriver, a star-shaped Torx key, and a crimp tool, or maybe just a wire cutter. To remove the top lid, we just remove 2 screws, one from here and one in there. There's 4 screws in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just use a trim tool to run all along, and the top just comes off. Remove the 2 screws here for the PCB board. It's behind that. First, we're going to take out the main PCB board, 4 screws right there and there, and see if there's anything we notice that is burnt or any fuse that are popped. After that, if everything is okay, we'll check the Triac board, which is right underneath the top lid. I have the main PCB board open here. Those things just come off from the snaps in the corners. I did not notice anything that looks burnt or fuse blown out or anything. You would see dark burn areas if there is some problem. So to me, it looks okay. Let's see if there's anything in the Triac board there. I have the lid open here. I'm just supporting it with a box because it's still connected with wires, and I don't want to pull on any wires inadvertently. What we're going to do is take out this Triac board with some screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws here, and the 3 screws in there. Bingo, guys. See what I'm looking at? That burned area, all that resistor is gone. This one is probably burned. This is blacked out. This here is black. So there's several things here that's burned, and very likely this is the problem. So I'm going to take down this part number and see if you can find it online. All right, we're going to start replacing this Triac board. We're going to take those 2 screws out. Remove these 2 clips. All right, so this is the tricky part of this repair. All these wires are joining right here with the main PCB board. So what we got to do is follow each individual wire where it's connected, remove the crimp cap, replace that wire in the new Triac board, and then go for the other one and do that one by one to each wire. This is it. Just cut it at the base. Pull this out. Yep, that was the correct one. I think 16 gauge is working well for these. Take out my new wire. Put a crimp cap. unlock these guys. And you're done. All the new wiring is done. And this metal piece is reattached. You're just gonna put the cover back on this and just go backwards how we started. All right, guys, a quick update. The machine is working just like before. There is some improvement that it's not making any more loud noise or the water's not running. It can sit for however long, but it is still this running the steam for no reason after like half an hour or so. And that is something we still have to look into. Also, if you notice, you hear hissing sound, which goes away right now, comes back. That means those O-rings in the steam boiler and the water boiler, they're about done. They're leaking, and that's probably also why my Triac board here shorted, because of all the moisture accumulating. When I opened the machine, it had moisture all over here, which I cleaned. So that's another maintenance issue that we have to deal with. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna change these 3 temperature steam probes as well. So I want to see if there are any error codes stored in the machine. And the way you can do that is hold 1 cup, 2 cup, and power on. FR50 C11. So basically FR50 is a steam temperature sensor circuit fault, and C11 just kind of confirms the location, which boiler. Is it the water boiler or the steam sensor? Again, it just confirms that it is the steam boiler temperature feedback fault. So I'm gonna go ahead and order that sensor as well. That's very likely the reason why we're getting faulty feedbacks to the computer board, and the steam just starts running uncontrolled. To service the steam boiler, you need the temperature probes, and that's the part number, some gasket prongs, an O-ring lubricant, and of course the gaskets. And these things can be found between Amazon and eBay very easily. We start by removing these wires. Take a picture of these so you can put the correct color back where it came out from. Next, we remove these clips. You can use a needle nose plier. Slide the temperature probes out. You have to make sure to keep in mind what length is coming out from which port, because they are all different length, and that serves a particular purpose. So when you replace them, they'll go back in the same order. I'm using this prong to get the gasket out. I'm doing the same to the water boiler. I'm removing the black gaskets that came with the prongs. I'm going to use the original blue gaskets as recommended by Breville. Put a little bit of O-ring lubricant grease. Permatex is the best, in my opinion. This enhances the life of the gaskets and creates a better seal. And same for the 2 probes that came out of the water tank. Wipe off the excess lubricant from the probes. Reattach the wires. The clips go back. For the temperature sensor, we do the same. Remove the clip. It's this double white wire. And remove the O-ring from inside. And I've also got the new sensor here. That's the part number. It's coming all the way from Australia, by the way. I traced the sensor wire back to the main PCB board, and it's this third one from the left. Now these could be a little hard to take out, so I'm just using a needle nose plier to help with that. The new O-ring and lubricant is on. Put the clip back. Make sure it snaps. Since I'm at it, I'm gonna also clean out the coffee grinder and change the felt washer. This opens actually opposite of normal. The two blades slide out. I used a toothbrush to get all the coffee ground out and washed it well with soap. And it looks brand new. Put the felt washer back. Another thing that tends to leak over time is the brew showerhead gasket. I ordered a new gasket and along with the shower screen. This one is different because it distributes the brew evenly as opposed to what's in here, which tends to concentrate along 3 or 4 different spots and create channels. You would just remove that hex screw and the key came with the shower screen. The gasket, the shower head, and the screen goes back the way it came out. It's pretty easy. All right, guys, the machine has been on for 4 hours now. Absolutely no problems. So there you have it, guys. If you enjoyed this content and made it this far, smash that like button and I'll see you next time.